The Egyptians' concept of life was adopted from the ancient wicked evil Babylonians. Going back to the book of Genesis chapter 10, verse 8, which speaks about Cush, who begot Nimrod, who was a king in Shinar in ancient Babylon, which region today is located in Iraq. Jumping up to the 6th verse, and it states the sons of Ham, which represents the Africans here today, Cush, which represents the forefather of the Ethiopians today, and Mizraim, which represents the ancient great-grandfather of the Egyptians. Now, when the Egyptians came into power in their various different dynasties, and empires, all they did was adopted the same protocol of Nimrod. Now, this information is coming from the Babylonian religious book by David W. Daniels. The Egyptian Empire, which is nothing but a bootleg copy version of the ancient Babylonian wicked empire, and their great-grandfather Mizraim taught his offspring these wicked practices. So when Egypt came into power and when they were resurrected in their dynasty of rulership, they took the concept. So they changed the name of Nimrod to Osiris. They changed the name of Semiramis to Isis. They changed the name of Tammuz, who was born through whoredom and prostitution. So when we read the book of Joshua, chapter 10, verse 13, and it states this, is not this written in the book of Joshua? What is written in the book of Joshua? The wicked rulership of evil Nimrod, which when they translated the King James 1611, they compiled the records that are in the 1611. They did not include the book of Joshua, and these records they found in the Middle East. I wonder why is that? Because Nimrod was a king, and that information is not recorded in the King James 1611. So we go to the book of Joshua, and we read the 7th chapter in the 45th verse, and it states how Nimrod, how he reigned, how he ruled in the earth over all the sons of Noah, Mizraim, the ancient forefather of the Egyptians, and they were all under his power and counsel. So what does it mean that they were all under Nimrod's counsel? It means that the Egyptian empire learned everything from the wicked, evil Babylonian empire, and they used the same practices to structure and arrange their wicked pagan kingdom. And the Adamites were not dealing with no Virgin Mary. And the Adamites existed way before the Egyptian empire came into existence. Like it says in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So the Most High created man in his own image. And that image represented morals, principles, not worshiping no idol. They was not dealing with these graven images. That didn't come to the Adamites, broke the covenant, and rebelled against the principles and the constitution of the Most High Creator. That's when they begin to start following the ways of the heathens. So ZiestGiest have used reverse psychology. They have switched and transformed once again to make it seem that this lie is the truth. As Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20 records, woe unto them that call evil good. That's exactly what they're doing. They have transformed evil and made evil look like it was good, and good evil. Reverse psychology. When you understand the chronological historical order, you will understand that the Babylonian Empire was way before the Egyptian Empire. The Sumer Kingdom was way before the Babylonian Empire. The Egyptian Empire then come to after the Babylonian Empire. And all these other empires that came after Babylon, all they did was duplicate and copycat the same concept of wicked, evil Nimrod, and gave these idols that they call gods a name that fits soothing and pleasing to them. Reflecting back on the issue pertaining to the generation of Adam, who were dealing once with a high angelic order until they fell victim to sin. Adam lived 930 years. You mean to tell me, which is recorded in the book of Genesis chapter 5, verse 5, let's use our rational, logical intelligence. You mean within 930 years, the only children that he had between him and Eve was Seth, Cain, and Abel? That's not logical. These are the records that they found in the Middle East on their archaeological excavation explain how Adam had other sons and daughters. Some of them were wicked, some of them were righteous. Why did they suppress this information? Because it gives us more clarity and understanding to the situation. Because someone had a scheme